Hello everyone, it's Tuesday night. The Dow Jones, the US markets are closed, and I wanted to take a look at what's going on in the SP 500 futures. We started the year with a phenomenal rally. Actually, we closed the year with a phenomenal rally, and we had an enormous gap up on the first trading day of the year, and since then we pretty much settled into a range with a high around 1460 and a low down here around 1445. My perspective here is that a technical perspective of this is that since the high we have made what's called a perfect one-to-one. So if I scale in on the chart, you'll see that the market went from the high to the first reaction low, made a retracement, and has now come back down here. So this 1445 is a fairly crucial support area. Tomorrow morning when we start trading again the S&P 500, one of the things I'll be looking at is this swing that we saw here. Is that replicated right now? What you're seeing is just a box standard A, B, C, D pattern, but that may very well actually extend, so much so that this in itself could be forming a part of a larger A, B, C, D, in which case we could be looking at something like this being the A leg down, and then a trip back up to this reaction that we had at 1458, and then a trip back down again, down to around 1441. Now I wouldn't like to see this market go any lower than 1441 for this bull run to be intact. Otherwise, I suspect that if 1441 can't hold, then we're going to have to come down and we're going to have to fill this gap. So this is the technical level that I'm looking at going into to Wednesday afternoon trading in the Dow Jones, or in this case the S&P 500 futures. From a larger perspective, a retracement of this move here is that a 61% retracement would take us back up to around 1456, and again what is called a one-to-one. Oh, I think I did the wrong button here. And the perspective of a larger ABCD, what I call a one-to-one, would again, as you can see, take us down to the 1440 area, actually 1439.5, but close enough. And I get that level by going A, B, and then a retracement up to 61%, and then CD. So that's my viewpoint of what's going on in the market. I don't know if you spotted this, but if I just remove this and I scale out a little bit, you can clearly see that we stopped here. It's a classical case of an old resistance area is now turning into new support, and that's what I love about technical analysis, is when we can combine more than one tool to get us buy and sell signals. So yeah, there's no price for guessing where I bought today. It was a very strong support rally of 1445. But we're not out of the woods yet. I need to see the market take out this last leg, and this last leg spanned from 1450 to 1457. So I need to see an S&P rally stronger than 7 points. We closed. We had a low around 1445. Add 7-8 points to that. That would take us up to around 1453. We're currently trading at 1452 and a quarter. So it's bedtime for me, But if I come to work tomorrow morning and I see the S&P 500 before 7 o'clock being traded around 1454, then I think that's going to impact the DAX and the FTSE very positively. That's me. That's enough talking for me now. I will see you tomorrow morning.